In a professional boxing match, defense and counterattack are very important. So, what are the techniques of defense and counterattack? Let's analyze it while watching the match. How to use defense and counterattack in boxing. It's not just defense and counterattack. More importantly, when is the actual counterattack especially important? Here, Xiaohei chooses to hit the counterattack right after the opponent attacks. When the opponent attacks with a punch, the opponent may need some time to re-enter the defensive state due to the habit of the body. In the process of adjusting the opponent, the attack can often have a very good effect. Here I need to remind you that it is not always the best strategy to counterattack immediately after the opponent punches. If the counterattack works once or twice, it should be beaten the third time. Here, Xiao Hong predicted Xiaohei's counterattack method and made a very wonderful defense. So it is necessary to constantly observe and learn from the opponent on the stage and make a defensive move in this process. Let's look at the key points of defense and counterattack. It is very important to quickly shift the center of gravity between defense and counterattack. When the opponent attacks, the center of gravity can be suppressed by sliding the back or the shoulder blades to avoid the attack, so that the counterattack will be fast and heavy. So, the players rarely use it in the middle distance. The backhand and the backhand are basically the side hand and the forehand, or the backhand. If the center of gravity is lost or the fist is behind, the punch will have no effect. So we need to pay attention to the center of gravity all the time. Next, let's talk about some training suggestions for defensive counterattacks. In addition to special training, we also need fast and strong explosive force. We need to improve the speed and strength of the punch. For example, deep squat, hard pull, push, jump, short run, sprint, etc. There should be a lot of boxing footwork and defensive training. In addition, pay attention to the timing of your counterattack in daily practice. Use more attacks and defensive counterattacks. Only in real combat is the only standard for testing theory. Summarize. Observe the opponent. Get familiar with the rhythm of the opponent's attack. After the opponent's attack, counterattack with a backhand, or do a fake action to confuse the opponent, and then counterattack. Do not always use the same counterattack mode to avoid being shot by the opponent. Finally, closely observe the opponent's actions and predict the next action they may do. When you see the opponent may attack, you should be ready to counterattack.